show must go on when they try to rain on my parade. I know where to run, I can't even hear what you're saying. I'll always find a way out, cause I can't be contained. I'm making my mark, and I'll find my way. You didn't know that I'm a rider on a wave that'll make a capsize. Ooh, yes, I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter, the last man down. Oh, yes, I'm a survivor, not ever gone back down. No, no, cause my light shine brighter, brighter than the moon or the sun. You can't keep me down, can't keep me down, can't keep me down, no, you can't keep me down, no, 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 no. You didn't know that I'm a rider on a wave that'll make a capsize. Ooh, yes, I'm a fighter, the last man down. Oh, yes, I'm a survivor, not ever gone back down. No, no, cause my light shine brighter, brighter than the moon or the sun. I'm spitting my truth now, laid it on the line, I feel free when I move now. Came a long way, but I found strength inside me, so it's time to show and prove now. No more living in the dark, I made it to the light. Never been a coward, never running from my fights. Dealing with it straight away like it's on sight. I'ma always find a way, me up the champion. You didn't know that I'm a rider on a wave that'll make a capsize. Ooh, yes, I'm a fighter, the last man down. Oh, yes, I'm a survivor, not ever gone back down. No, no, cause my light shine brighter, brighter than the moon or the sun. You can't keep me down, can't keep me down, can't keep me down, no, you can't keep me down, no, 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 no. You didn't know that I'm a rider on a wave that'll make a capsize. Ooh, yes, I'm a fighter, the last man down. Oh, yes, I'm a survivor, not ever gone back down. No, no, cause my light shine brighter, brighter than the moon or the sun.
Here we go. Addicted to my coffee this morning. Absolutely addicted. It is early. Early. Okay. Right, we're exploring more of the Stanley Parable today. Trying to get some of these endings I haven't seen yet. The name of that song is Can't Keep Me... I'll put it... Can't Keep Me Down. Murdoch? Murdoch? Murdoch. S-Y-H-T... S-H-Y-S-T-I-E. S-H-Y-S-T-I-E. Hey, Muffin. This is the Brave browser. There we go. It's basically built on Chrome, but focused on privacy rather than, you know, letting Google track everything you do. I don't know where I found that song, but it's good. I like it. Okay. Stanley. It's pretty chilly this morning. I don't know why. You're going to check it out? Nice. Brave and DuckDuckGo, exactly. Waddle Danny does. You know. It also has the basic attention token, which is basically a cryptocurrency you earn by just looking at ads through the browser. Which endings do I have already? Wow. We only spent like 2 hours in it. We've seen the proper ending where you switch off the machine. We've done the countdown ending when you switch on the machine. We've had the credits in that weird marble mansion. We've had the one where you just die, where you don't obey any of his directions. We've had the developer ending where you don't pay attention to his instructions, but then you jump off onto the catwalk. What else have we had? That's the one where you get to that baby game, where it tells you to do the baby game for like 4 hours. I didn't do it for 4 hours. What else have we had? We've had the insane ending where you go downstairs instead of up to your boss, and you see the guy jump out of a building. I think that's about it. Maybe. So today's stream will be exploring the ones we haven't seen yet. You remember one I might like? Nice. I've seen there's one with a phone or something. So we're gonna try and get that one. Hair bubble here for some reason. There we go. So I think there's like 15 or so endings in total. Something like that. Hopefully the game is loud enough. Everybody was saying the stream isn't loud, so I've pumped up the volume. You can stay in the office. Oh yeah, you can shut the door, I think.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Let's turn it up a bit.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building.
Okay.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh. Is it going to restart? Yeah. Okay. So, let's try and get to the apartment. Okay.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
I don't know what these computer screens mean, but I've been switching them off. I haven't done the window yet, no.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. Nope. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay. Go to the crane.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Go
This is it,
into the
Stanley.
black
Your
room.
chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Oh,
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
practice. Okay, look, it's gone all blue. That's why my head is all...
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Very safe. Oh,
Welcome
jeez.
back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Do we get on the elevator again? I guess.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
I guess we go back? Yeah. Backtrack.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story
I didn't know
I'm quite sure you'll be
the narrator with that.
Just follow
We
my
put
lead and
boards
you'll be
over the
fine. All right.
closet.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
He's not going to say anything else, is he? Okay. Oh dear.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Oh dear.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Oh.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Oh. Is the game actually broken? I can't tell.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Is it broken? I done did it. I can't do anything else. I guess we have to begin again, right? This must be the end, the actual ending. A black screen. I done did it. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And keep switching these off. We're gonna try and get the adventure line ending. Well, that's different.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes.
Wow.
This room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
We take the left, and then we take the
So he detoured
elevator.
from the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got
gorgeously
back on
empty,
track.
yeah.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Well, we can't go any other way, can we? No.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Oh, damn.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.